Hello guys and welcome to the 81st episode of the Final Fantasy XIV series. Last episode we finished off the final crafting quest for level 30, so now we have all of our guys at level 30. Oh, and you know what we should do first? See, I didn't even think about this. We should deconstruct all of this stuff. Let's desynth everything here. See how much stuff we get. Yeah, so I think we just needed to get each of them to level 30, and that allows you to already decent anything of every level. So now that we have blacksmith as well at level 30, along with everything else, everything we get, we should be able to desynth if we want to. See, all of these were made by armorers. I wonder why they're... Or maybe they're made for armorers, actually. Now that could be it. Look at that, level 42 decent already. And we're almost halfway there. We're getting a lot of shards out of this, which is nice. And some good demi materia. Look at that, we're down to one page. And two more to go. Absolutely beautiful. And what about these? Can't be decent. Okay, so we'll just move all of these back into our armory chest. Guessing these are our default gear stuff. There we go. Now let's go see if we can sell some of this stuff. What level do we need to be for this? Hunt begin, level 50. No, he wouldn't have that. Let's go over to here. There you go, clothier. Battle gear, and let's sell this. Go, and now mudstone, maple lumber, walnut log, ash branch, undyed hempen cloth, iron, walnuts, two thread, cotton ball, dynamite web, chocobo feathers, animal hide, bomb ash, and we'll keep those. We'll sell these. And let's move you into the saddlebag. Sort. Move you to the saddlebag, move you to the saddlebag, 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 and you as well. Saddlebag, saddlebag, saddlebag. And at least for now, we're not going to sell these, so let's move those to the saddlebag as well. I don't know what these are used for. I don't know what those are used for, but we'll move those in there as well. We'll sort. And look at that, a nice clean inventory. Absolutely incredible. Okay. Lovely. And our armory chest is also a lot cleaner. It's not perfect, but it's a lot better than it was. So. Let us... Oh yeah. 1,231,394 gift. Oh yeah, what do I need for my next promotion? Personnel officer. Apply for promotion. No, that's not what I meant to do. No, probably couldn't boots. Put those in. Apply for promotion, I need 8,000. Okay, not bad. How am I doing on monies? All of my monies look pretty good. Sweet. Net. Chamber of Rule. And just for shits and giggles, let's see if we can look out. There. Don't know what it is I need. We got fair skies. This is the opposite time window, the one that from the one that didn't work last time, so I figured this one might work. Sad. Head back upstairs and get our next quest. What's our main story quest at? Reclamation 44. Okay. What's up, baby Opopo? Poison parts. Welcome, friend. I have important news for you. In my search for the traitor, I have been looking through old records and discovered something chilling. Around the time that trader Sol Sagil was named captain, several famed soldiers of the Sultan's Horn met with untimely deaths. But strangely, our records do not say how they died. Curious, I begged the favor of an old friend and received permission to inspect the medical records kept by Rondale's Frontistry. I discovered that the soldiers died in various ways, some in combat, some suddenly at night in the barracks, but in nearly every case there were signs that poison had played a role in their demise. Yes, poison. Carefully and invisibly administered. The more I read, the more I saw the dark hands of death's embrace at work. Assassins and in the pay and service of monetarists. The society so secretive that few believe it truly exists. But no matter how skilled and devious the assassins, they should not have been able to kill so many Sultan's Sworn elite without being discovered. Not, that is, without help from one within our own ranks. So I asked myself, who had the most to gain from their deaths? One by one, the former captain, his trusted aides, and the most capable of the Sultan's Sworn, who might become future commanders, all of them slain by an invisible hand. And with their deaths, the way was open for Solksigil to become the youngest Sultan's Sworn captain in a century. The monetarists were plotting to kill the best and bravest Sultan's Sworn, to purge its ranks of greatness and enervate it so that it could no longer carry out its duty to serve as sword and shield of the Sultanate. Which begs the question, how did Solksigil remain captain for 30 long years? How did he avoid the poisoner's kiss when men better than him had succumbed? There can only be one explanation. He was the monetarist's cat's paw, the turncloak in our midst. Needless to say, I'm more determined to track him down than ever before. While I continue my investigation, I have a trial for you. I want you to seek the gallant armor, the legendary raiments worn by generations of the finest soldiers of the Sultan's Sworn army. In accordance with the Sultan's Sworn traditions, the set that would be yours has been scattered across southern Thanalan. Each piece has been locked within a coffer which will be guarded by 2 men. You must best the Sultan's Sworn themselves if you are to claim their armor. Cool! Now I can go over there and do the daily quest while I'm at it. Go and let's eat some food. Skill, speed, piety, direct hit rate. Yeah, let's use that. I've been stunned. Go, Sultan's Sworn coffer. Oh. Next one's down here. Well, ain't that unfortunate. I feel like I might die. Go, Sardine! You are a god of healing! Sardine, you did great. Nice. Here we go. Here we go, once again. Go, nice. Oh my god, look at that. That looks amazing. And final one. There's the other one. There we go. Easy peasy. Now the boots, I think? Yep. Amazing. Now I'm just waiting for the chest piece. Love it. Okay, let's go do 3 dailies for the Amalja. Since we are already here. Hello! How are we doing on that, by the way? I didn't even check. Got distracted. Nice. Fighting fire sand with fire sand.
The one of the snakes of the Zero care not for the righteous glories of battle. They would sooner injure their foes with cowardly traps than reach an equal confrontation. The traps of which I speak often make use of bearers stuffed with fire sand, and assassins which, when ignited in insufficient quantity, can launch their lanterns wagging 2 full spear lengths into the air. The victims of such shameful tactics are left dazed and vulnerable if not slain outright. That their blood not seized as thought. Then I task you with removing the source of this ignominy, the fire itself. But I would not let you risk your life in its destruction. By the prince to the west of here, our brethren, one of our brethren awaits you. He is a tamer of dreams. and I promise to lend you a creature from the stable to aid you in your noble efforts.
Cool. Arms of the U, I think this is. Yeah, we already got that. We've already done that one before. And doing Lakovi, I don't think we've done this one.
For we in Malta, Sonora, is more than merely dust and breath. It is a sacred crime. The preservation of this holy land is our duty and our privilege. One of the greatest threats to its delicate bearers are the voracious bronze tortoises. These sensational creatures wander as their appetite leads them, feeding without their cease. Slaughtering them brings little respite, for they multiply at the seeming unnatural pace. No honored ally, I would have you dispatch their matriarch, their mighty Lakovi. They see that foreign threats send back children in such uncontrollable numbers. Destroy the mother, however, you will first endanger her offspring. Slay the lesser tortoises, and the matriarch will soon appear. With her crushing weight and snapping jaws, you will find Lakovi a worthy adversary.
Cool, is that another one of the... No, it is not. Alright. I thought it was going to be another one of the fate ones. Which would have been cool. Here we go, Drake Whisperer.
My brother, evil gods, help me at this plan. You will have commanded one of my scary children in fiery destruction she breathes. Climb into her death on an ally, and direct her into the direction which to incinerate. Should we need to dismount, the Drake will be returned here to me. I will hold her in readiness until you are prepared to continue your mission. Now go and bring ravenous fire to the service of the flames.
Pet hotbar. Cool. This is so fun, look at it! I love it! I want this mount permanently. Okay, which are the ones that I need to do here? These ones, okay. Wait, how much damage did this do? None. Okay. Bruh. Got it. Okay. One. There we go. There's the other one. Wait, no, that's a gold copper. Go this way. I love this mount. It's so cute. There we go. More barrels of fire sand. Nice. Damn. Okay. Head all the way down there to do that. Here we go, barrels of fire sand. Didn't work. Okay, let's do it from a little closer. And there we go. And we would just dismount here. Here. Go, one down. Go. Now, final one down here. Make sure we've lost aggro of that Lancer. And damn, I thought she was going to take a lot longer. Okay, that was easy. Get the gold copper. Thank you. Easy. How are we doing on logs? Nice. What about owl? 100 levels. Okay. We're 14 away from getting there. Oh my god, that is a chunky cat.
With the death of Lopoki, you would slain a great threat to our holy land. It should be many years before another tortoise attains her stars and claims the matriarch's name. But we must not grow place at display trials that seared the realm and shaken the foundation of all that we knew to be true. The echoing reports of exploding barrels and Eli's triumphant cries to my ears. I'm afraid, however, that the loss of Firesand will simply spur our enemy into even more shameless acts of cowardice. And we must stand ready.
And then this one we already know. Nice. Now we're at 1 day away from that. Sweet. And let's return to... Hold on. Actually, wait, we can just return. Let's go to the Chamber of Rule. Good, the armor is yours. You have learned your lessons well and honed your skills, and now you are ready to face Solxil the traitor. Yes, the time has come. I have discovered his hiding place and made a contact through emissaries. We are negotiating the return of Oathkeeper. Secrecy is crucial, as is preparation. We will leave only when you are ready. Cool. Oh damn, like now. Cover, taking all damage intended for another party member as long as said party member remains within 20 ohms. 12 seconds. Cool! The recovery of Oathkeeper will be the first step in restoring the honor of the Sultan's Sword. I have told Solxil that if he returns the sword, we will give him a fair trial. Otherwise, he shall be captured and thrown at the feet of the Sultana for judgment. Well, she is terrifying. The parley is to take place south of Forgotten Springs in the Sigoli Desert. Give me your map and I will mark the location. While I believe he is acting alone, we must be prepared for anything. You may be certain that monitorists will not take kindly to his surrender. In fact, I believe that should the monitors discover Solxil is willing to parley, they will surely try to intervene. Therefore, we must not speak of what we do, not to anyone. We should travel separately so as not to attract attention. We shall meet again at the parley. Well, I'll be teleporting, so... as long as you don't teleport with me, we'll be fine. Here we go. He looks cool. You dared to come. I thought he was the... Okay, so you dared to come. You are a brazen one, I will grant you that. But did you really think I wouldn't find out? Come, confess. My allies with the Sultan's Sworn have told me the truth. I know you are working in league with the traitor and the monopolist. Confess. With your dying breath, you will tell me where I can find Oathkeeper and the traitor who stole it. What? Do you dare accuse my own Sultan Sworn of lying? We are comrades in arms. Every one of us bound in brotherhood by our oath. I would trust them with my life. What is your word when set against theirs? We know the meaning of honor. Isn't this the dude that was giving me the quest? You are a naive fool. I suspected you from the beginning, ever since you showed me the soul of the paladin that the traitor Solskjaer gave you. You are, no matter how briefly, a paladin, and as such you are bound by the code of honor that is as unforgiving as it is noble. Traitor, I sentence you to death, and decree that your body shall lie here and feed the crows. Alright. Fuck him up. Well, that sure went quick. You cannot do this. I am the greater swordsman. You're superior in every way. What? Ooh! You were blinded, gentlemen, by your own conviction. Gentlemen, remember your own lesson. Paladin does not exist to defend his position or the honor of his fellow Sultan Sworn. Nice shield. Those men were assassins, in service to the monarchists. The moment you outlived your usefulness, they were to be killed. You and this free paladin of yours. Liars! You are their agent. You betrayed us for them! You are always naive, gentlemen, too willing to trust your fellow man. It is one of your virtues, but you have a deplorable habit of turning your virtues into vices. Think, the information you uncover, how did you come by it? Did it fall into your lap as if, oh, I don't know, someone was feeding it to you for their own purposes? You and the paladins under your command are the monetarists' lapdogs. Gentlemen, you've been led a merry dance and follow their lead at every step. Then you were never a traitor? You were innocent? I've wronged you. I'm definitely not where I was expecting that to go. Easy now. Your wounds aren't mortal, but you still need to rest. I'll take care of the captain. He's had worse. And we'll have him back on his feet soon enough. You've become a fine warrior and learned all there is to know about the way of the paladin. I think perhaps that you are not aware of just how much you've grown. Well, just time you were made aware. Paladin. When the captain's recovered, keep an eye on him for me, will you? He needs someone like you to watch his back. I love it! He's so cool looking, too. Oh, I love him. Teleport. Chamber Cruel. Paladin, I've done you a great wrong. I allowed myself to be hoodwinked, accused you of treason, and even turned my sword against you. I hope that you can find it in your heart to forgive me. As for me, yes, I am recovered from my wounds, at least those that will heal. Far more important than that, Sol Sigil is innocent after all. He was never a traitor, and the dream that I followed in my youth was not a lie. I remain the captain of the elite, although a poor substitute for my predecessor. I am now working on a plan to strike back at the Monitarists and restore the Sultan Swarm to its former strength. No, do not be afraid for me. We've unmasked the foe, and he cannot hide behind his deceptions anymore. The assassins won't find it easy to reach me. For now, I will bide my time, marshal my strength. When the time is right, strike hard at our enemies. Nice. Do. Oh, it's right here. It doesn't actually get upgraded. Oops. I thought it was going to be upgraded. God. There we go. Right there. So the last one will be at level 50. Sweet. Ooh. Hallowed Guard. Or Hallowed Ground, sorry. Okay. Well then, let's go through. We have Summoning. No quest for that. Monk. Yes, we have quest for that. Okay, let's go do our monk quest then. Pursuit of Power. Right here at the Goldsmith's Guild. Okay. Yeah, it's this weird dude. You two played me for a fool. The data the simpleton monk brought me was absolutely astounding, groundbreaking, revolutionary, yet I remained objective in my analysis, as a scholar must. Poring over the data, I finally arrived at a disheartening conclusion. The two of you took measurements of the same area. The values were nearly identical. Equivalence is mocking me as I struggle to reconcile them. I could neither sleep nor eat lest I waste time not drawing nearer to the truth. And for what? Tell me, what is it you two were doing in that field? Not this bloody chakra nonsense again. How many times must I tell you? It is not but imperceptible ether. Call it what it is. And to think I had a mind to put your names under mine when my hypothesis was published. This life force, this spiritual energy, this god's-forsaken eternal soul essence, I care not what primitive nomenclature those backwards monks wish to assign it. It is ether, plain and simple. They claim they are able to manipulate and amplify it through discipline and opening of the so-called chakra. False. This is nothing more than the ethereal regulations of organisms, a basic and natural concept. In an attempt to explain that which science does not fully yet understand, the monks have erected an institution of control. Their preachings are unassailable by design, for none can disprove the existence of the unknowable. They promise power in return for abjection and servitude, control and power indeed, only that of man. It is the very essence of religion, and should be treated with contempt as all religion should. Ooh, okay then. Ether resides in all living things, as do natural mechanisms with the capacity to regulate it. This is simply life, not some mystical supernatural endowment. I concede, of course, that the heightened mental faculties of man allow for the potential to gain conscious control over those mechanisms. Indeed, it would appear that you and the simpleton monk have already achieved that end. The indiscretion and impertinence of youth, I suppose, it can be forgiven once. In my own youth, I was not the model of perfection, you see. Before you, I too have made what some might call mistakes. Not myself, but some. In our talks together, the simple monk often spoke of the seventh chakra. Its awakening is thought to be the highest achievement among the monkhood. I make it a habit to know the tenets of my intellectual enemies. It was the flow of the ether within the two of you which betrayed your falsehood, the whispering of your chakra, as I'm sure the monk would rush to call it. But serendipity most often visits the industrious. Just so it is precisely these ethereal whispers that prove them to be most intriguing. The waves of these resonant sounds resonated perfectly with the ether of the background. I can see your vapid expression, from your vapid expression, that you are missing my point. Allow me to spell it out. It follows that if one were to visit a battlefield with a certain ethereal wave amplitude and frequency, it would resonate with one's own ether. This is the phenomenon responsible for the initial opening of your chakra. Cannot believe I'm being reduced to speaking in these terms. It stands to reason that for any ethereal wave, there may be a location that will resonate with it. Think of the implications, Akulri. The seventh chakra the monk speaks of truly exists, then so too must an ultimate battleground be bound to it. The concentration of ether in such a place would really be unlike anything ever recorded. I forgive your past treachery. Guide me as it did to this great discovery. That, and I need you to do more work for me. Here, take this etherometer. Make for Lark's Skull in East Shroud. My research indicates it is a very promising tract indeed. Set up the etherometer, as you have in others in the past, and then kill whatever you must to obtain a strong reading. Okay. Slain beasts there will release the ether of the land they are steeped in. It may then resonate with your own. I suppose in the primitive terms of the monkhood it would translate to the expansion of your chakra. Oh, and you'll not be crossing paths with a simpleton monk this time. I will be sending him to take readings at East End. I have no intentions of allowing you two to conspire to impede my research again. If you care to know more about the events that have transpired at Lark's Skull, I suggest you pay a visit to your local library. East End, on the other hand, is a fascinating subject of which I never tire speaking. Ask me about it any time if your curiosity ever gets the better of you. Okay. Here's one talkative motherfucker. An honest inquiry, that sad, wonderful moment when ignorant curiosity overcomes pride. Right then, let us begin. No thanks, I don't want to read all that. Is this really my best gear right now? Damn. What level is this? 45, okay. Well, if we can find Sylvan Screech, that would be great. What? There we go. Children scream. Groan. There we go, Sylvan Screech. Okay, one down, another one over here. Down. And there we go. Good. Here we go. Destination, Aetherometer. Nice. Well, I feel my chakra open. There we go, got some flame seals, and let's get out of here now. We're about a little under halfway there. Elemental spikes. Why? There we go. Okay, pursuit of power. Teleport back. Wait. Return is up. Nice. Okay. Teleport down to the Goldsmiths. Back to the crazy motherfucker. I very much look forward to the readings of both your and Wittergeld's aetherometers. What's this? You've already finished? Then what are you standing there talking for? Come, give me the aetherometer. Amazing. Simply amazing. And your soul crystal? It's glowing more vibrantly than ever before, is it not? We'll begin my analysis of the data with all haste. You've come to be quite the model pupil, Icolri. Would that I could say the name of the monk, the same of the monk simpleton. I can see the feeble gears turning in your mind. There is no need to feel shame at your ignorance. If you wish to know what has transpired, you need only ask. I promise to use small words. Bitch. I have opened a chakra within me. 4-point fury. Nice. Okay. Good vibrations. The simpleton monk asked that I send you his way should I see you. He waits for you in Little Alamigo in southern Thanalan. Surely you see that Wittergeld for the danger he is. He is the most dangerous type of mind, one blinded by revolution and revenge. I do wish you'd tell him yourself that people should live for the future rather than the past. You thought I did not know he was of the Alamigan resistance? How saddening it is that on rare occasion you do trouble yourself to think. You're wrong. Of course I know. What manner of imbecile do you take me for? No matter. No doubt Wittergeld thinks me the idiot. False. These two eyes see far more than you know. I, too, am an Alamigan, and I love my homeland every bit as much as he. Go now. Hurry to Little Alamigo. I'll keep you no longer. No doubt Wittergeld is already awaiting your arrival. Nice, now I get the outfit. You spoke to Eric. Do not lie to me, brother. You told him who I am, what I seek to do. I'm not angered. He tried to sway me from my path. He believes resistance will only leave more dead. I expected as much from him. I feign understanding. He asked much of me, of the monkhood and the fist. He asked for the seventh chakra. My answers excited him. He said they would advance his studies. I too learned from him. I'm near the seventh chakra now. Soon the resistance will rise. You will see. Very soon. Others do not understand. Alamigo tried to protect them. We were the shield of the realm. We bled to fend off Garlemald. None here know our suffering. None here can imagine it. The lives we led after the fall, after the shield was sundered. I've traveled far and wide. I've met many souls, but none are as you. You have a gift. Yours is a great strength. Unite it to ours, brother. Help us reclaim our home. Your efforts will be rewarded. Look upon my garments. This is the war garb of the monkhood. It attunes to the wearer's chakra, enables it to realize its fullest expression. The cloth is imbued with the power of Ralg. Only monks of his fist may don it. Only those who overcome many trials. I will tell you how it can be yours, fear not. I require you to speak no vows. I only ask that you fight with us. Give yourself to our cause. You long for adventure, I understand, but such longing can wait. This cannot. See Alamigo freed, and enjoy your own freedoms. What say you, brother? Yes? You have the heart of a true monk. You are different from the others in this realm. Hear this. The set of our war garb was stolen. The fist has tracked the bandits. We know now where 3 of these relics are. Here in southern Thanalan, the Sepulchre and the Circle of the Tempered. And in northern Thanalan, the abandoned Amagina mithril mine. Your soul crystal will react to the relics. Draw near them, and they will glow. By this power you can find them. The fist's honor has been trampled upon. Make the heretics you find pay for their sins. Eric has sold his soul to this land. But he is a knowledgeable man. He knows more than I of the monkhood, and of the fist. Speak with him if you would know more of our way. The man revels in hearing himself speak. I await the day we fight side by side, brother. Go now, and go well. Okay. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this outfit for him. I think a decent bit while I'm wearing it. What is this anyway? North Shroud. I should find that. How are we doing in terms of relative level? All of these are within pretty close levels of each other. 45, 45, 47, 49, 49. Not bad. Honestly, not bad. Head inside the sepulcher. Open our chakra since we're going to be going in there. Also, let's HUD layout and let's move this up a little bit. Yeah. It's like, I mean, you can see it, but it's not taking over the entire thing here. Stolen box. I feel like I'm about to sense a hostile presence. Wow. I didn't sense a hostile presence. Okay. I want my giant lizard again. I miss my giant lizard. He was so fun. I wonder if I could go through Sastasha without. No, thank you. Revisit invention in its completed state. Okay then. Sorry, just reading through that. Go. Lose aggro here. aggro, please. Another piece of garb. And now let's fuck them up. How close are we now to the bosom buddies thing? Logs, challenge log. Oh, we got it. Nice. Well, how close are we to a level up then? Not too close, but granted, it's a lot, so. Increases companion HP, and then final orders it to restore its own HP and HP of all. Oh, nice. Not a super strong heal, but it's something. With that as well. Think Camp Blue Fog. Very slow out here. What do you use that for? Oh. Nice. Yes, yes. Well, let's go to Blue Fog first, because otherwise we'll likely forget. Tune to this big boy. We'll need it anyway in the near future. Cerulean processing plant. And we are attuned. This chocobo keep. And now head over. Well, let's check the Slack playtime. 6 days, 23 hours, and 36 minutes. That's how much we spent on this one playthrough, guys. So I'm happy about that. Well, that's terrifying. Don't attack me. Not you, you're fine. Okay. This one's gonna be a bit more difficult. So let's try not to aggro anything unnecessary. Nice. We're still missing the helmet, though. Let's teleport back to Little Alamigo. I'm a sprout again, guys. Oh my god. You've returned. The first 3 relics are yours. Now, the fist has located the 4th. There's a Kikiran merchant who deals in contraband. The 4th relic is among his wares. Hurry to Lower Lanasia. Find this Kikiran. Take back, which is now yours by right. Damn, this is a freaking far trip. Yeesh. Let's go get our helmet.
Stinky Allison, come to stick your own business. Come to take Shiny's kill and kill the Stinky.
Kill him. Easy peasy. Here we go.
Don't kill, Kikirum, please don't kill. Take the back monk circle, take and spare.
Thank you. Cool. But I think I want to dye it something other than yellow. I'm not a big fan of the yellow, honestly. Like, it's cool, but it's just not, it's not quite right, you know? And I also want to get the chest plate. But that will have to be gotten at level 50, unfortunately. The 4th relic is now yours. You've done well, brother, but know this. There is another relic, the 5th and final piece. It will be yours, a gift from brother to brother, given on the day Alamigo stands free once more. That day is near. Eric sent word not long ago. He claims his revolution has begun as well. He has made a grand discovery, and is now setting it to paper. I look forward to his work. With it, we will know all we must. The day he finishes will be the day Alamigo is reborn. Return to him now, brother. Ask for yourself when that day will be. May Ralgar watch over you. Oh god, I have to talk to Eric again. I'm afraid I haven't time for you now, Akulri. I am penning my thesis based on the ethereal data and the simpleton collected. There have been significant developments since last we spoke, or rather, since last I spoke and you stood there before me with that ever-vapid expression. Soon I will complete my work and present it at a conference of my peers. Surely you can pass the time until then punching and kicking and pursuing other monthly interests, yes? Go do that then. Thank you. I genuinely didn't want to talk to you anyway. You were very annoying. Cool. Okay, and with that, wait, let's double check. We have nothing waiting for us here, nothing waiting for us here, nothing waiting for us here, nothing here, and nothing here. Perfect. And nothing for any of these. We are officially caught up on all the quests for all of them. And with that, I will see you guys all in the next episode.